Oh, I just want, hi, good morning. Oh, okay. So, Lionel's Nation and his wife, Mrs. L, who helps him almost every morning. I recommend his channel. I really enjoyed his channel. These are gardens. I always enjoy his channel, but this morning it was he's awake, okay? And I didn't see no devil hands. Okay? And I'm saying this out of love, okay? You people that are doing signals, Illuminati signals, for reals, Justin fakes them. I've faked them before. I am Italian, so I speak with my hands. But doing the devil hands, because I was showing, I'm not going to even say her name. I don't even know what her real name is. But she is amazing, and I do learn from her. But I was saying, because there's a scripture, don't store your treasures here on earth. Store your treasures up in heaven. Okay? I'm not going to say her name because I think she watches my video, even though a lot of my videos say 0. They turn off views. Okay? And I do say some good things, and God inspires me sometimes. Okay? But sometimes I'm just talking because it's good to talk. And I'm used to talking to a lot of people. And oh my God, I'm feeling better and better and better. I'm just drinking tea. I'm not having my night cups. I will again someday because they are enjoyable and they do stimulate conversation. But you can get allergic to it. Anyways, I'm looking at my garden book because I'm going to be working in my garden and doing multiple other things. Yeah, and I love April Lejeune. She is a patriot. Is that what they call? And she's my age. I think she's younger than me. But and I love her and I consider her as a friend. But I'm just saying, if you're doing things, because I used to sell, I worked as a waitress. You sell, okay, the specials and all that kind of stuff, and the owner was making all the money, okay. So I know selling techniques. So that's kind of boring, huh? I like trees, so I know when people are selling for their own profit. They're not selling it to help people, okay? I can see it. They want more and more and more money. They get greedy, okay? And I do recommend Faithful Slave. He's an ex-Jehovah's Witness. I was on his live chat. And I don't like talking on live chats, but because he's an ex-Jehovah's Witness, and I remember when I first started joining them, and I was talking to, and I was on Lloyd's channel, Lloyd Evans. He was reading the Bible because we all need spiritual food. And I don't understand because it was really tricky because one of my videos, okay, I was saying, quoting that scripture, okay, and I am just a very simple person. Quoting the scripture, don't store treasures here on earth, store treasures in heaven, make God happy, okay? I'm not perfect. I don't make him happy every time. But right now, I'm doing it because I need to be blessed by him. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this drink is making me a little bit dull and not as good as I could. And I'm not buying expensive drinks. I buy not the cheapest, but pretty low because you can make your own wine for dollars. um, and wine is expensive, so that's interesting. So I'm just looking through and talking. Okay, so this person, because I was talking about the Patriots, I'm like, you guys storing, don't think you're going to be saved because you have storage and you have a gun and you can kill. Self-defense is perfect, okay? And you can self-defense on your storage space, yeah. But if you're doing it and you're not going to God, and praising God and saying his name. If you can't say his name, there might be something up with you. Tell you the truth. And I'm going to start, because I'm seeing it and I want to come cleaner to God so he can use me more. I really do. And I'm asking for him to change my heart, just like King David did when he sinned. We're sinners, especially in these last days. You try not to, though. Like because I'm older, I do have a lot of peaceful days. But I still, once in a while, will get in an argument with my children. Okay? Because they're not helping me with this household, and it's getting too much for me. And they dump. I mean, my older ones are out, but they come up here all the time. I have their stuff everywhere. And it's heavy stuff. I can't pick it up. So it's like, oh, it's making me look bad. And I'm not into looks. I used to be. I used to fix myself, but fixing yourself up isn't bad. I just started gardening for the last 5 years. I've been gardening. So I was dirty a lot. You get dirty doing dirty work. And so I wasn't, and pampering yourself, I don't mean, because that lady, she's a woman. She's not a lady, she's a woman. Beautiful woman. She said she has to pamper herself at night. She says she'll take a shower and she'll put her oil on her face and, get all cleaned and put her, get ready for bed. That's what she meant on pampering, not going and having, the best foods and the wines and all this kind of stuff like these Hollywood stars are doing. Okay, and then I'm reading about the allergies. I'm just changing subject. Allergies. Allergies are stress disease. A lot of, which Sean Baker, he's a meat eater. My daughter is, and so is my ex-husband. And I was like, wow, you guys eat a lot of meat. But they're bigger people. They're not fat. My daughter's like muscle. And so is my husband, ex-husband. And they crave meat. So does Sean Baker. Okay. There is, and even my mother said, maybe Cheyenne's that, but she was eating too many chips though. So she was getting too much yeast in her body. This book is my mom's. So, but she has no cellulite. She's just a thicker body. Sean Baker, Dr. Sean Baker, he promotes meat. He eats a lot of meat. He said eggs too. And this is what Adele Davis recommends. Meats. Because you need, and fatty, what does it say? I'm going to have to find it. And people that are eating allergy things, they can have emotional problems. Okay? Oh my God, the poor kids today. I was thinking about because I could volunteer there. There's a lot of things I can do. But I have to improve my health. And yeah. So I do, but I think you have to really pray to God about it. I don't know. I might fall off. It's only been 4 days since I haven't drank an alcohol beverage. Maybe I had a sip of my homemade wine, but it was just like so watered down. I threw it out. I feel like I'm over it. Oh God, please let me be over it. Because I felt like, wow, why do I crave it every night? Stupid. Okay, so that's what I'm battling. Okay, the fact that bottle fed, I know I would just change subjects. I'm going to tell you something about autistic kids and the mask mandate. That makes me really sick. They were torturing kids because they wanted me to, she was offering me a job because you do have to treat autistic kids special. They do need special attention. They need to be taken care of very well, and they need to be in a good atmosphere. And when I walked into that, because a boy gravitated to me that had autism, and he couldn't even talk, and he was holding stinking iPad to his head, and he was rocking back and forth, and he went and sat by me. And his teacher, because each person would get assigned a kid in this school. When I would go to, I did homeschool, but we would go to a school and 2 times a week and meet with teachers and other students and stuff. And that's what August went to until he was 13. And then I started doing homeschool with him, which he learned like way faster. He knows so much. My older kids are like, because my older kids went to public school, and so they don't even understand what he's talking about. He knows all about history. It's because he does watch Alex Jones. He watches really smart things. He's into history. He has a different love, and there's a bunch of ideas in here. So all as I told is I explained to the woman that was, because she had love for him, but he didn't want to be around her. And I just said, they go by sensory. That's a lot of, he was severe autism. Asperger's is totally different than autism. The severe, that they can't even talk. Aspies, but they call it something different now. Aspies, they are extremely intelligent, but if they're not in the right atmosphere, so I might go that route. But I think I would get so not. I don't know what I'm going to do. But if anyone hears this and knows about, and you know someone who's autistic, be kind to them, and God will bless you. Okay, God will bless you, because He watches people who how they treat children. Okay, there's people that decorate. These are all pretty. I'll have one part of my, or 3 parts of my garden, or 4 parts of my garden, pretty as a picture, and then I have messy parts too, because it's supposed to take us 1,000 years to make the earth a paradise again. And I don't. What do you mean? The heavens and the earth will. I don't know about that. So you can make funny things, but they look cool in the garden. It's fun. It's beautiful. And it's good for your eyes instead of the internet. I'm just saying a quick message. Or trying to, at least. So God did allow me to have. I mean, I might go the garden route. I might sell herbs or something. I got to go check, because I tried to sprout my plant, some seeds with inside a paper towel, because I put them just in dirt. I thought, oh, that's the old-fashioned way. I know nothing. I know very little, but that's kind of cool. I want one of those hummingbird bird baths. So you could do that. You could start doing clay work and making hummingbird baths. You can see my hummingbirds right now. They're crazy. There's so many right now. And I have to make water. I have to feed them every day with the sugar water. But they're thriving. So I just don't understand. Okay, I'm going to change subject again. Why this person is wearing a butterfly pin and doing. She was right about the beans, putting them in the freezer, and then putting it with a. I heard apple too. If you have gas in your from beans, because beans are good, and yeah. I'm not trying to, because I'm trying to ask why. That's why she does a lot of Freemason hand signals. Why does she do that? And she doesn't want to say God's name. That's why. Because I am, and there's a few other people that I'm starting to feel uncomfortable watching their material, I don't get hardly any views. I'm going to unsubscribe to them because I have too many subscribers. And it's killing my phone. And